Hi everyone, this is Tracy Newman from the Navigator's Tarot, where you can find me on Instagram and Facebook, and also on YouTube as Sleepy Wisdom. If you would like a personal reading from me, you can find me at my website, which is sleepywisdom.com. And without further ado, we shall have a look and see what the masculine energies are up to this week. The divine masculine energies. Ooh, we already have the King of Earth. Oh, wow. So the masculine are really beginning to have a look and see exactly where they're going. They are very grounded. They're really experiencing this very grounded sort of energy. We have the King of Earth, we have the King of Air. The King of Air is about truth. It is also too a man that is very forthright, cut through bullshit, does not take prisoners, and knows exactly who he is. The truth of who he is, and that is what is going on with the masculine. So it's very like we've got the groundedness plus the truth telling. That's where he's at the moment. There is a lot of nostalgia, because that's what's hidden. There's a lot of nostalgia about his past life, even though he knows that it's not a part of his present being, of who he is and who he is going to become. But there is this nostalgia about his old life. But also too, the challenge, of course, is to see the world and see the options that are occurring all around him, and not get too bogged down in nostalgia. Okay, so we might clarify this Seven of Water cups here. What have we got here? We have Eight of Fire, which is of course about communication. So, you know, there are so many things that are changing within the masculine's life that he's now really starting to see just how he, as the divine masculine, can communicate with himself. Based on a lot of the past stuff that has gone on with him, he's now really starting to look and see, this is exactly what I do not wish to take with me into this new world. This is not what the person that I'm becoming does not wish to take on board anything that has kept me back in the past. So he's really starting to have a look and see that. We've also got the Six of Air, which is about moving into calmer waters. So, you know, he's wanting to move out of that past, those past energies that have held him back, and he wants to move forward. We also have the Four of Water here, which is Cups. Yep. So, you know, the Four of Cups is also he's got to be very careful about not, because this is in his advice column, and the Four of Water is about not actually disregarding any gifts that are actually given to him on an emotional level. He has a propensity to ignore some of the gifts, the positive gifts that have been coming into his life, because he's bogged down in past stuff that can actually keep him back. Now, these can be past hurts, they can be past relationships, they can be anything that has played havoc in his life, or you know, these are energies that have kept him back, and he knows that. However, he can get bogged down if he does not start to communicate very clearly with himself about exactly what it is that he wants to take into the new earth. So we have the Six of Air here, which is about moving into calmer waters. So that's what he's hoping for, but he's very, very, you know, the future could be as bright as he wishes it to be. But if he gets bogged down in the past, then, and ignores any gifts that are being offered to him in this particular present state, then that will be to his detriment. But of course, you have to, you know, everyone has to go through this particular scenario of looking at the past and knowing that that's not where they reside or wish to reside, really. The Ace of Earth, the Four of Fire. Yeah. Wow, we've also got a leap of faith. 7 of fire and the 10 of water, which is absolute love for another person. We also have the ace of earth here. So that's new beginnings on a physical level. So actually really starting to move forward. So I really think that even though there are these past, remembrances or past issues that have kept him back, I think because this was in the advice column, of course. The 4 of water is, like a gift being given to you and not actually accepting it. But I feel that the divine masculine is going to move forward. We have the ace of earth here. So that's about moving forward on a physical level. But also the 4 of fire, which is about union. So this could be union within, could be union with another. We have a leap of faith. The divine masculine is being asked to take a leap of faith, to trust in love, unconditional love for himself and what he feels for others. And so as he comes into union within, of course, that union will begin to occur with another, on another plane, on another level. So yeah, interesting stuff. The masculine is really moving forward. This is, amazing because there's so many changes that are happening. Even though it's kind of weird, because even though we can't actually see in our outer world just how it has changed, on an energetic level, everything is changing. And the king of fire, 3 kings. 3 kings, which is actioning, taking action. And you know what I'm getting? Taking action in love. So whether this be love for himself, love for others, love for another person, it is literally about that. Waiting for his ships to come in. We also have another beginning here. So there are new beginnings all around for the masculine. Amazing stuff. Wonderful stuff. Of course, and the 9 of earth. The 9 of earth, which is about independence on a financial and physical level. That is occurring when I talk about the masculine. We all have the masculine and feminine within each and every single one of us, but there are those who house the greater amount of the masculine energies, and yeah, these occurrences are happening for them right now. Giving it up to God. There's another thing too. When all of this occurs, of course, for the masculine, there is this sense that because he's now the fool, he's now as innocent as the fool, and is now requiring or a leap of faith. That's what the universe is requiring of him, a leap of faith. So this is about self-love. This is about unconditional love for himself, others, and also for God. And to surrender to all of it to God. Now, God is whatever God is for each and every single one of us. But when you let go and let God and become the observer of your own life, that's when you start to really see the changes manifest in your life. Let go, let God. There's nothing like it for the movement forward. Transformation, 2 of water, 2 of cups. Masculines, oh my God. Amazing stuff. So, this could be for divine relationships. These can be for twin flame relationships, however you see them, divine counterparts. But there is a transformation occurring with the masculine that is leading him with the 2 of cups with another, which is, of course, love with another person. So, yeah, absolutely beautiful. That is exactly, and we also had the union card as well. So union is occurring for a lot of divine relationships at this point in time. And it's all because the masculine is doing the healing. Okay, and listening to himself and giving everything up to God. Okay, so what a wonderful time to be alive, really. Okay, so that's all I have for this week. If you would like a personal reading from me, you can find me, as I've said, at my website. If you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe, and I shall see you anon. Bye for now.